But don't give that flaming excuses that I am always busy. Unkwana we juma. Unkwana we busy. We kind of ignore the red flags. We kind of ignore that are being portrayed right in our face. We tend to say, oh, it will get better. Listen to me. That guy is not into you if he's not calling you. Communication. I remember a book I once found. The title of the book is He Is Not Into You. Can you check the YouTube for me quickly? He is not into you. If he is not. Mavis, God bless you for connecting. Can you share the link, please? Ramna said, oh, some people need this. Maybe, Ramna, we all need it. Desiree, God bless you too. I said, God bless you, Papa. Ishmael again, God bless you for connecting. God bless you, Mavis, for connecting. Listen. And one of the key things the book said was about, this is what I'm talking about now, communication. If your boyfriend is not calling you, he is not in love with you, he's not interested in you, he's not interested in a relationship, he just want to keep you around, drug him. Yeah, God bless you, YouTube people. YouTube, can you hear me now? Yes, let's find out if the YouTube people can hear me now. It's working now. Powerful. Let's quickly share the link. Let's go. So, number one, if your guy is not calling you, drug him. Listen. Then I'm watching live. Okay, powerful. Listen to me. The only way you can actually know what is in a man is by his words. So if the guy that you are getting to know, he's actually not speaking with you, he's actually not connecting with you in terms of calling, turn up on each other, what does it mean? It actually means that he's actually keeping things away from you. So if you are here and your boyfriend is not calling, what do I say? Dog him. I know this is a hard saying. I know this is a hard saying. And for a lot of people, but I'm doing a world of good. I'm doing a great what? How do I put it? I'm actually helping you in so many ways. I'm doing a lot of service to you by opening your eyes to the red flags that you are seeing and yet you are ignoring. By letting you know that as long as you are sweeping these things under the carpet, they will come back and haunt you. And you will discover that 5 years that you spent with that guy was never in love with you. He was actually interested in your prettiness and beauty and taking you out for dinner, but eventually he will dog you. And so if that guy is not calling you, please, it doesn't matter the excuse he gives. Even long distance relationship people find time to call. There are some people who are in US and some are in Ghana or South Africa. With different your boyfriend or your girlfriend who is in Ghana. Listen to me. Number one, communication is very key. Sandra, I'm in, Daddy. Oh yes, God bless you, Sandra, for connecting. Just share the link quickly. I'm just starting with the first point. That one of the key to a successful marriage is what? Communication. So if your girl is not calling you, you see there are some ladies, all that they love is the guy's money. And so as long as you have money, oh yes, more fire. As long as you have money, and they come around and you give it to them. Maybe, listen, when was the last time your girlfriend bought a cloth or boxer or a singlet for you? When was the last time? Sammy will tell me he does not have a girlfriend. When was the last time your boyfriend, your girlfriend bought something small for you? Yeah, I'm going to nail it now. Great. I'm going to nail it. But I'm poised and charged for tonight. Yeah, Prince, I'm telling you. When was the last time you bought that thing, at least a gift for my daughter? When was the last time you bought a singlet for my son? Yet you tell me that you love him. Yet you tell me that you appreciate him. Oh yeah, Dillis, I tell you this one tonight, I came with punchlines. I came with points. So the first is communication. So if the guy is not actually linking up with you, if he's not talking to you, if he's not calling you, if he's not checking up, I wonder, I ask people, are you in a relationship? Tell me yes. When was the last time you saw your boyfriend? 3 months ago. When was the last I heard from him? Last week. Charlie, you are joking. Please, you are joking. Listen, when a gentleman loves you, he always wants to be with you. Even if it's far. Oh, video calls upon video calls. If a lady loves you, you know ladies, they love with their heart and their emotions. Oh, the way she worry you, she want to be with you at all times. Like my daughter. I don't want to mention the name. She want me to give her permission to go and spend time with her boyfriend. I say, I lie. A body not be firewood, so I can't give you that permission. No, is a sign that indeed the element of love is building up in them. That is a sign that they appreciate and love each other. Because if you love someone, you want to be with that person. If you love someone, you want to chat, you want to talk. You know, these days with the advent of social media, listen, that boy has no excuse. That girl has no excuse to tell you that, oh, she's busy. Oh, today I'm busy. No. Let me read some messages. We do all this, but still no avail. No avail. You do her. yes. She has a point there. So you can imagine those in relation, they are calling, checking up, and yet it's not really working. How much more when you are not even doing it? So if it's not being done, it's a clear-cut sign that she's not into you. It is a clear-cut sign that he is not into you. So dog arm. That is my term. And I know people say that my dog arm term is too harsh. But please, dog arm. Because for many of you, you are investing in the wrong places. Investment was something I wanted to talk about, but let's come. Plain words, it's not a check. I'm flowing, man. I'm flowing, Ishmael. I just want people to know the truth, because we are wasting our time. Sometimes we find Christians together and you are wasting each other's time. A nice sister, you go and waste their time. A nice brother, you go and waste his money and his effort on all his strength, just because, all in the name of love. I love you, but you know, meanwhile you are not communicating, you are not talking, you are not chatting. I know one particular girl. The only time the boyfriend will hear from her is that she need airtime or she need credit. The only time she will call you. So when the gentleman, my son, see the girlfriend, mean that she need help. The only time she will call you. So I know some of you are listening to some of you, your girlfriends or your boyfriends. The only time they will call is when they need help. And there are some strange boys. They like sweet nonsense. They like ingas. They like doing things. Touches. So if the only time you hear from him is that he wants to have sex with you, and it is true, you know what I'm talking about. So my point is, if you are not into someone, why do you then beg to date him or her? Frankly, me too, I don't understand. Me too, I don't get it. So, well, people have so many reasons why they want to go out with a girl. Because probably you are the hottest girl on campus. You are one of the prettiest girls around. So she want to use you as a trophy girlfriend. You know, trophy girlfriend. Who come baby, I know do with you, going with you, moving around with you. Do you get it? And that's love it. And he doesn't mind tipping you money small. But you discover that he's very distant from you emotionally. You discover that, in fact, very few guys can actually invest into their relationship monetarily. But for many of them, it is a big no. And sometimes even an indication that he's actually not really into you. Yeah, trophy girlfriends, you can imagine. God have mercy on such people. Nanama, it's not easy. This is what is happening out there. And for some of you listening or watching now, I know you know what I'm talking about, because you have been in such places before. You have been in such a relationship before. You know what? Please send your questions there quickly. When I'm done, I will try our best to answer them. So get your questions ready. You can test them. You can WhatsApp them. No, you can't WhatsApp them too, because I'm using the phone. You can just send it to your on the WhatsApp or YouTube. Just send it to the comment section. So the first key is what? Communication. If he's not calling you, he's not testing you. Nanajua Cyril, God bless Nanaja for connecting. If he's not calling you, if he's not checking up on you, if he's not texting you, WhatsApping you, what are the social media apps? Instagram, IG you, Telegramming you, Twitter. If he's not Twittering you, Facebooking you, emailing you, text messaging you, if he's not doing that, dog arm. If she's not doing that, dog arm. Don't condone those excuses. Philippine Diglo, God bless you for connecting. So the number one point to a successful relationship was communication. Please talk to your girlfriend, check up on her, buy some gift for her, let her know how you feel, because it's only by communication you know what is really into a man. Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart the mouth was speaking. So if he's actually not talking to you, how do you really study each other? How do you know each other? If it's not actually chit-chat, there's no back and forth communication. What does it mean? Number two, I hear time is going so fast. So number two is trust. The trust issue, people. Philippines is serious matter. Number two, trust. Number one is what? Communication. Number two is what? Trust. Listen to me. I want to say this. I want to say this. I'm looking at you. You watching me on Facebook and YouTube. Trust issues. There are some ladies, they have trust issues. And sometimes it's a spillover from their previous relationships. And you can actually really blame them because you will discover that every relationship they've been through, there's a trust issue. David Donald Archie, hey man of God, God bless you for connecting. I counsel a one man of God, he's doing well now, and a girl those days when he was still single, and he was connected to a particular lady. Their problem is that both of them will be checking on each other's phones, and it's like they're trying to fish out if the other person is cheating or not. And I told them that, Charlie, stop this thing. Because if you have trust issues, then please go and deal with it before you come and carry somebody's daughter. Or before you come and tell somebody's son, please, I want to go on this journey with you. Listen, trust is a very key issue. Because you cannot marry what you do not trust. You cannot spend your life with somebody you do not trust. So right from the beginning, if you feel that you don't trust that lady or that gentleman, forget him. Trust issues. If you are here, listen to me, and your boyfriend is always checking your phone, if you need to play game, for sometimes they go and the guy say, oh, I want you to play game. I tell the lady that I don't trust you. When it comes to relationship, trust is very key to success. Because trust is very fundamental. It's part of the foundational piece in every relationship or marriage. You can imagine your boyfriend goes for your phone or your girlfriend goes for your phone and says, who is Nanajwa? Who is Mekia? Who is my guy? What is it trying? But meanwhile, deep down, you know there's nothing going. They're just normal friends. I always say that I want to say this thing. Listen to me. Your girlfriend can still maintain her boyfriends or a male friends. The only thing is that once you marry, you limit what you used to do before. For instance, spending time with them, chit-chatting and doing all those kind of stuff. You cannot do them like you used to, because right now you have your own husband or wife and somebody you want to spend the rest of your life with. But I'm not saying that once you marry, ignore all your friends. No. You can actually limit. There can be limitations, but there can still be that friendship. That does not mean that you have to go and spend time with your friends as every day. No, it's big no. Because when you do that, your husband will begin to suspect you. When you do that, your wife will begin to suspect you. Especially those ladies whose best friends are males. Hey, girl. Those gentlemen whose best friends are female. I know some guys, my best friends, they are always males. Let me read some boyfriends, some guys, their best friends are females. Or there are some females too, their best friends are males. It is cool. I mean, there are exceptions to every rule, so understand. Let's read some comments. Can you help me read some comments? Irabna says something. My question is, he does all to you, but being influenced by friends. Wow, this is interesting. Irabna, listen. If you face such a situation, you sit down with your boyfriend and you chat with him. Listen, that's why I raised the issue of communication. Listen to me. Communication is very vast and huge. So for every relationship you find yourself in, whatever happens, please talk to him or talk to her. Don't sweep it under the carpet thinking that he will change. As long as whatever is going on, you are not okay with it. Talk to him that, oh, Akwesi, I mean, you've been very nice to me. You've been a wonderful guy, and I couldn't have asked for someone better. But this thing that I'm seeing, your guys, your male friends, more than me. That's number one. I discovered even when you come and we are chatting, sometimes I see you on your phone trying to chat some few people. Let him know, probably. I'm saying probably. Probably. He's actually not seeing. Yes, the one who's creating that path doesn't know the straightness of the path he's creating. So probably give him that benefit of the doubt. Give him the benefit of the doubt that probably he's not aware of that situation. So you sit him down and then you chat with him. That this is what I'm seeing. Oh, on mid door, Barbara. This is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm observing. And hear what he or she has to say. And based on that, you can make a decision on that. So it's very, very important. If your guy is being influenced by friends or is being influenced by friends, listen to me. Whatever you are seeing in the relationship now, the same thing will trickle to marriage. So ask yourself that if you are married to this person and it's in this way, can you handle it? Listen, these are red flags. And for some people, these are huge punchlines that they cannot accept. That is fine. So if you know this is a deal breaker for you, dogam, I know I'm being harsh tonight, but it's very important because some of the issues that I handle, if the lady had been firm enough, or the gentleman had been firm enough, they wouldn't have gotten broken heart. And you know that broken heart is very painful. Those of you have had broken heart before. Hey, somebody saying yeah, it means that they have experience. Daddy, pray for us to trust you. Now the experience is too much. Then I understand it is true. Sometimes you meet a gentleman, everything is fine. Before you realize so many things are going on in the background. That is why these foundations that I'm talking about are very key to the success of every relationship or marriage. So when you meet a guy, talk about things. I mean, don't keep things in you. If you feel some way, talk to him. Let him know. Let him express yourself. I mean, if you're in a relationship, you cannot express yourself, Charlie, forget it. You are joking. So if you have a trust issue, find a way of dealing with yourself. Sometimes it's from your family, where you are coming from. Sometimes based on certain relationships that you have been in. But remember, everybody should be given a clean slate. Yes. Everybody should be given the benefit of the doubt. Everybody should be given a clean slate. So because Sammy was unfaithful, not trustworthy, that does not mean that Kofi will also do the same. What is key in every relationship that we need to be watchful. Even the Bible says we should watch and pray. Once you invest prayer into the relationship, you watch things. Keep your eye on the ground. Be observant. See what is going on. Don't assume. Ladies, assumptions. Okay, Prince, is it praying? Somebody sending me a message on YouTube. He said that, is it good? Can you try and get me that message on YouTube? Is it good to let your parents know about it? Is it about what? Is it about the trust issues? Please, is it about trust issues? Let me know so that I can address it well for you. Yeah, it's true. Because of previous experiences. So this time around, you're a bit suspicious. But you see, being suspicious is not a good foundation that you're laying. So like I said, give the person a benefit of the doubt. Give the person a clean slate. And based on that, you can build from there.
Okay, YouTube, PM production. Please.
Yeah.
Let me take the first one.
Yeah.
Is it good? It is good to let your parents know about it. Is it good to let your parents know about it? And the second comment is, please, how do we start a positive conversation? And how can we be in tune?
Okay, so how do you start a positive conversation with your fiancé or somebody you want to marry? Okay, I believe that the timing is key, the place they want to talk. But you see, the thing about this relationship, you guys should flow like friends. So sometimes, any moment they can talk. But if the person is not in a good mood, you know, ladies, do you love money? If you love money, let me know by an emoji. Me, I love money. So you invest into them. It's a sign of commitment. Invest your time. Invest your money. What else? Invest your substance. Sometimes when you come back from work or when you're going to visit your girl or your guy, you can just buy a gift based on their love languages. Remember, everybody in their love language. And so if you want the lady to know that indeed you love her, if she loves gifts, you give her a gift more. If she loves quality time, you spend more quality time with her. Mommy said, yes, we love money. Mommy, you are not the only person. Mommy said, why, Sama? Hey, Mommy, how are you for connecting? How are you? God bless you for connecting. We are live on Facebook and then also on YouTube. Connect with us every Monday. We are here. Let's your question, please. Any question? I think so. Today I highlighted on 3 key things: communication, trust, and then commitment. It is very important you get committed to that lady or that gentleman. If you are not interested, please back off. If you meet a lady and you are studying and you discover that there are few red flags and those issues cannot be resolved, let her go. A broken relationship is better than what? A broken marriage. A broken relationship is better than what? A broken marriage. So it's very, very key. Mommy said, yes, we love her attention. Of course, that's very important. The time you spend with her, the attention you give it to her is a sign of what? Commitment. It's a sign that indeed you are committed to that thing. I remember a book I saw, one of my pastor friend's wife. The wife bought a book for the husband. She wrote something that I love, something very profound. She said, I am committed to your success. I am what? Committed to your success. She's telling the gentleman, listen, through thick or thin, I am with you. And that's what we need in our days. Fruitful relationship. Godly relationship that ends in what? Marriage. Not the relationship that whenever you meet and you are in a room, pursue sweet nonsense. Touches. Unfortunately, based on what we see and what we hear out there on social media, we want to practice it. You are not married yet, you want to have sex. Let me just go straight to the point. And you are doing things you are not supposed to do. Like some of my daughters want to do. But I said, no, you can't do that. And like some of my sons, they want to do. Sammy, you can't do that. It is ungodly. Bonnie, please let your questions flow. We are wrapping up. Please let your questions flow. We are wrapping up. Let your question flow. A broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. Yes, very true, Dallas. We are wrapping up for today. Today we're just looking at just 3 key points. Commitment, communication, and the element of trust. Very, very important. There are so many. But I'm sure from next week you can hammer on them. Let me have your questions quickly. You have any question? Quickly. Let the questions flow and let's answer them. Then we can wrap up. Let's look at the time. We can wrap up. Rapadosta. God bless you for connecting, making time with us. Today we couldn't come early. Forgive us. Couldn't come early to wrap up. I'm so tired. I'm stressed. I'm so tired and I'm stressed. I tell you. Better said, money is good. Yeah, money is good. If I don't have money, I wouldn't have been able to come online. Yes. Yeah, let your questions flow. Both on YouTube and then also on Facebook. Today, my Instagram people, forgive me. We couldn't go on Instagram today. Forgive me. Someone may ask, how do I know that a gentleman trusts me? How do I know that a lady trusts me? Bible says, by their fruits you shall what? Know them. God bless you, mommy. Amen to that one. More grace. Yeah, mommy, I really need it. I mean, we have service. We are on our 21 days fasting and prayers, and so every day we have service. And we still have to make time and come online. You can hear from my voice, I'm coughing, I'm stressed. Today I had a serious headache, but by the grace of God, I'm healed. So I'm feeling better now. By their fruits. So by their actions, you will know that she's actually trusting you. And when a lady trusts you, you will see it. Because she's willing to give you her all. Even though you are not married, though, you can see how she handles your issues. If you are somewhere you are stranded, hey, she will never sleep till she sees you. That's a form of trust. If a gentleman trusts you, the attention, he can actually give you his ATM card. Like I know my son has been giving my daughter ATM card. Say, hey, when I heard, I said, why these people they trust each other? Let me ask this question: can you give your ATM card to your boyfriend or to your girlfriend with the PIN? Let me see your answers. Be truthful to yourself. Can you, or will you, give your ATM card with your boyfriend or your girlfriend with a PIN? That she can have access to your account at any time. Or can you give your mobile money PIN number to your boyfriend or your girlfriend? Let me see, please let the comments. Let me see. Yes, I can. Bright, you can, eh? Hi, Bright. Let's clap for Bright. Bright said he can. This is an interesting one. Bright, God bless you for small. That's why. Baby steps. PN, baby step. Yes, please no. Richmond said, yeah, I like that. Richmond said no. And he has a point there. Because probably to him, we are not married yet. So if you get to that point, it doesn't mean he does not trust you. He's saying that he's just being careful. One leg in, one leg out. That's my motto. Can you say it with me? Can you type one leg in, one leg out? Please type this for me. One leg in, one leg out. That's the motto in church. I give to them all the time. Daddy, okay, this is actually, Daddy, can you be in a relationship and not trust, but you will still have your peace? Nah. Unless you guys decide to ignore. Do you get it? If everybody said, okay, I don't care what goes on in a relationship. Because it's difficult for you to have in a relationship whereby there are no trust and still have peace of mind. No, I don't think so. It's difficult. One leg in, one leg out. God bless you, Bright. One leg in, one leg out. You know the mantra. Yeah, so Dillis, I'm trying to answer your question. Sorry, it went off, but we are back now. Oh, I can't. Eric Dugan, God bless you for connecting. Eric, God bless you. Okay, Rabna said, I know his and he knows mine. That's excellent. Good for you. From my experience in not sure I can. Wow. I understand. Yes, I can, but I haven't done it before. Okay, better she can. Yeah. It depends on the guy you meet and his demeanor. Like the Bible says, by their fruit. So if you know it's somebody you can trust, you don't mind giving you ATM. After all, if you do money, you know. You get the SMS alert that he has withdrawn something. And so I feel strongly that for if you're in a relationship and you guys are able to exchange some of this personal stuff, there's an element of trust there. Because money is very fundamental and key to everybody. So before I can trust you with my money, if I'm able to say, oh, my wife, my girlfriend, my boyfriend can do that, then it means I really trust her. Don't mess up that trust. Don't mess up that trust. Let's read some few questions. Let your questions flow.
I have a question.
Okay.
So, what if you are in a relationship and the person is committed, the trust is there, but the communication doesn't really flow?
You see, the thing about communication is that, sorry, if you guys are not really talking, are not really communicating, it's not a good sign. Like I said, you can only know people based on what they say and also their actions. So if I'm not really seeing you yet, we are not really talking. I know people can have sweet mouths, but you see, listen to me. Nobody can lie forever. I get it. Trust can also be found in your communication. So you see that the guy is very open. He's like an open book, and he feels telling you most of the things personal to him. Because as we communicate, as we talk about personal stuff and our experience, we build a bond. Do you get it? And that bond is also based on trust, because I now become vulnerable to you because I've emptied myself onto you, and you too you have done likewise. And so if those communications don't really, it is very difficult to trust, because you actually don't really know the person well. And you see, trusting what you do not know is always very tough. It takes time. I hope I've answered your question.
So does it mean the 3 points that you gave move together?
Oh, of course, they move together. That's solid one. The 3 points I gave move together. There should be elements of them in your relationship. Commitment. There should be trust. There should be communication. All going on. They all link to each other. I see. But I'm praying I start to trust him due to his friends. Irabna, have a conversation with your guy, okay? If he's doing too much friends, let him know how you feel. So that probably it's not so much of it, because he's used to friends even before maybe he met you. Do you get it? So it's something that he keeps on doing. It's something that comes natural to him. So once you make him aware of it, and if genuinely listens to you, trusts you, and that communication gap there's no communication gap, you guys just flow. I believe that he can actually tweak that friendship thing small. Because remember, we are mostly influenced by our friends. It's very, very important. So if you feel that most of his friends are not really okay, but just be careful. Don't attack him. Don't be harsh on him. Remember, that's how he is. And you know, when it comes to change of attitude, it takes time. So encourage him. Talk to him small. And I believe that if they really love you and he wants this relationship to end in marriage, he will listen to you. Okay, if I have huge amount in there, I can't think of it. Hey, Eric, if the money is huge, listen to me. See, I trust God to be able to talk about money in relationships one of these days. The role of money in relationships. Daddy, please, you didn't answer my question. Delis, let me have your question again. Delis, let me have your question again, okay? You typed a lot of things. Let me have your question again, see if I can answer it for you. God, sorry.
The question was that can you be in a relationship and not trust, but you will still have your peace?
And that's what I said no.
Okay.
That's what I said no. Or you guys decide to just ignore because there's no trust. You guys, but you see, how can you build a relationship without trust? Isn't that the question? How can you build a relationship without trust? Because if you're suspicious of each other, do you live? No, you can't actually sleep. Unless you're the type of person, maybe you're like me. As I'm being family, so I dog things, but eventually it will hit you and you will start thinking about it. Do you get it? So trust is very key. If there are no trust in your relationship, that it is one pillar is not so solid or strong. Yeah, people build relationship with so many pillars. For instance, there's commitment. Or the guys are talking, but they don't really trust each other. They are very suspicious, small, and it's difficult to build a marriage on such a foundation. Eventually, it may collapse, or maybe some people have found a way to make it work. Listen, trust is very important. I mean, how do you stay with someone you don't trust? When he's going out, you think he's going to his girlfriend. Yeah, okay, how do you handle demanding girlfriends? Simple, dogam. I know that's a bit too harsh. Anyway, if your girlfriend is demanding, it depends on what she's demanding from you. Is she demanding your time? Is she demanding your attention? Are you not giving her so much attention? You know, sometimes you need to find out people's love languages. Probably her love language is quality time, and you are not giving her quality time. That's why she's making that demand for time. If she's demanding money, maybe she's a spender, she loves money. You can find a way of advising her and giving her small money. Do you get it? Game over. Eh? Oh no, not game over. So if somebody is demanding, in which area is she being demanded or is he being demanded? Is he demanding for sex? And for you as a Christian sister or brother, they said no sex before marriage. So it's a big no. You let it know. But you see, the thing about sex is that when a guy is demanding for sex, many a times those relations do not end in marriage, because especially if you don't want to. But when a guy says let's do this and you say no, he'll go and come back again. You say let's do this, say no, he will be pressing you until you give in. So for me, if my daughter can send my boyfriend demanding for sex, I'll call the guy and we'll talk to him once. If he says again, that's the end of the relationship.
Okay, a question. I've seen some two people in a relationship. They love each other, but the lady's background, like she's spending, so the guy can't trust.
She loves spending money. Okay, so the guy can't really
for anything. So how can this?
Okay, so what my son is asking is that he knows a relationship whereby everything is fine, but the lady's a spender. She loves to spend, and because of that, the trust issue, the small trust issues. I feel you need to talk to your girlfriend. If it's your boyfriend, you need to talk to him. That Charlie, we want to build something. We want to have some accounts here. We want to have some accounts. So someday when we marry, we can spend. We want to open some account for our children. And so if you are spending all the money now, what happens in the future? I'm the type, I'm a man of faith. So having emergency account was not my issue till my wife came and said, no, darling, honey, we need to have some emergency accounts. You may never know. We're not saying something bad should happen. But probably for me, my emergency account is for buying lands or buying cars, if you should get there. Because you never know, sometimes you are there and a very good deal will come. Now I'm a businessman. A good deal will come and you don't have money. That's why I said that rich will always be rich, because they have enough money to start up any idea that comes into their mind, their heads. But because you have no emergency fund anywhere, when a very good deal comes, maybe somebody is in a huge debt, you want to sell his car at a very cheap, 20,000 or 10,000. I want to sell his car at maybe $2,000. But because you have no emergency, you have no money, you cannot actually capitalize on that good deal. Probably you could have bought that car at $2,000, go and sell it for $5,000, and you make a lot of money. Are you getting me? So it's very important that if your lady is spendthrift, she loves to spend, sit there and talk to her. That these are my plans, these are my vision for both of us. And I believe that if we can spend within our means, by the time we get there, we'll be enjoying. Listen to me, young people, save, invest for the future. Even the ants, they go and pick food in times of winter, in the summer, so that when it is winter, they know what they must do. Amen. Quickly, any more questions? I think we can wrap up. We are wrapping up. I hope I've answered everybody's questions. Those on YouTube, those on Facebook. Have I answered all your questions?
Okay, I have one.
You have one question. Flo, we are wrapping up soon.
So there is this Christian and Christian sister going around. But one thing about the Christian sister is she's very loud. So she likes posting things on
Social media.
social
She loves to
media.
post things on social media. Okay.
And the guy too is like that.
Is that calm? He doesn't like social media.
So the guy felt the girls were keeping their integrity.
Or keeping their relationship secret, or she's just taking.
She's
Yeah.
very loud. She normally posts things like when you send her a chat, she just screenshot the funny part and she can
Okay,
the guy
so
is not that
yeah, so for that one, you have to sit your lady down and talk to her. If your lady is at times she's always on social media, and you the guy, you like your privacy, you get your private. Simple, just talk to her that this is how you are. So the best you can do is you can meet each other halfway. Do you get it? You meet each other halfway, because it's not good. I know one of my pastor friend's wife. She's the day they give birth to baby, it's a fresh baby, Facebook. The baby, the day feeding the baby, Facebook. The food she eats, Facebook. Everything, she take a picture and send it there. Come on, it's too far. I wouldn't like that myself. So you can meet each other what halfway. Let's go to Facebook. I think there's a question on Facebook. Yes, YouTube. Yes,
Please,
right.
How do you manage a partner with
Quick temperament or okay.
Yeah, and self-reliant one?
Ideally, a self-reliant partner have a strong self-confidence. That's true. Therefore, they are quite difficult to be controlled. So if somebody is quick-tempered, wow, that's an interesting one. Isaac Adako, God bless you for connecting. We are wrapping up. It's almost time. Samuel Adako Jr., God bless you, Sammy, for connecting. If your partner or fiancé or your boyfriend or girlfriend is quick-tempered, how do you handle it? That's an interesting question. Remember, that's a weakness in that fellow. And if you genuinely love that person, you help him or her to deal with it. I used to be very quick-tempered. And just sometimes you can see some small signs. Sometimes. And yes. In fact, mine was changed. But when I gave my life to Christ, I prayed about it and the Lord took it out. Maybe mine was supernaturally taken out of me. Love from Pando Water already. Oh, Sylvia, I've missed you. Sylvia Clever, come to school. Sylvia, come to school. Love to you too. We've missed you, so come to school. It is true. So if your boyfriend or girlfriend is quick-tempered, have that conversation. Listen to me. That's why I said communication is very key. If you can't talk about anything in a relationship, drop that relationship. It's not going anywhere. Because even in that relationship, things are coming up, you cannot settle it. How much more marriage? So communication is very paramount in every relationship. So please, if you cannot talk to your boyfriend or girlfriend about anything, you guys cannot come to an agreement. You're always confusing and quarreling. Please, that relationship is going nowhere. It's the truth. I'm not saying there will not be problem. There will not be any problem. Once in a while, there might be one or two issues. But what is important is that whatever issue that come up, you're able to sit down and maturely discuss them and find solutions to them. So if my girlfriend is very quick-tempered, I'll sit down and talk to her. That, honey, the kind of fruit I'm seeing in you is not the best. And I believe that moving forward, no. You may never know. Me too, someday I may also be angry with you, and when we crash, it will not end well. So please, we need to work on this thing. And then please be in the position to help her to deal with it or work it. We love people for so many reasons. And if you feel that this is the one God has purposed for your life, this is the one you want to spend the rest of your life with, whatever their weaknesses are, be in the position to help them to deal with it. There should be part 2. Yes, we'll trust God for part 2. I'm sure next week Mama is coming back next week. So Mama is coming back next week. We need to have her here. So Mama will be coming back next week. And hopefully we can continue from there. Then definitely we'll do part 2 of this one. I have another 3 more points I feel we can also highlight. God bless you so much. It's every Monday, 8:30 to 9:30. Thank you for spending time with us. I mean, bundling. I know there are a lot of people who could not even join. I mean, making time to spend money for data and just come. I pray for your relationships. Even those who are single, I pray for you. That may the Lord connect you to your marital husbands and wives in the name of Jesus. The rightful ones, may the Lord connect you. If I name relationship, I pray for healing your relationships. I pray for liberty and freedom. I ask that there will be trust. I ask that there will be communication. I ask that there will be commitment. And your relationship will end in marriage in the name of Jesus. But I pray this prayer that if it's not in the will of God and things should be disastrous in the future, may the Lord cancel the relationship now. May the Lord bring a separation now. In Jesus' mighty name, I pray for healing for you. Lydia, God bless you for connecting. Lydia, we are wrapping up now. You can watch the video later. God will, next week, Mama Sena will be around, and we're going to have a wonderful time. She did not finish her message last week, so next week she'll come, and then we'll trust God that she will wrap it up with us, and we'll have a wonderful time. Please share the link. Let people know that every Monday there's a counseling session going on by the Possibility Counseling Center. We are here. And please, if you want one-on-one counseling, just call me. Can you pin my number? Just call me. If you are going through some hard times in a relationship, you need somebody to talk to, just call and book an appointment. Are loud girls good for quiet girls? Are loud girls good for... Prince, can you send your question again? I'm not really getting it. Prince, I'm not getting your question well. So please, with us every Monday, 8:30 to 9:30. But on Thursday, we have the miracle train. So join us on Thursday and let's have a wonderful time. It's going to be prayer, prophetic healing, deliverance. If you have a friend who is sick, let them connect and we trust God for their instant healing in the name of Jesus. God bless you so much for spending time with us. God bless my crew who are always supporting us. Background people, they are doing so well, connecting and prompting and doing a lot of things. We trust God that will bring you wonderful programs from time to time. Yeah, that's my number there, 0244 089 153. 0244 089 153. Just connect, call, and book an appointment for a counseling session in person or on phone. We'll trust God to do that. And don't forget, the Momo must flow. Momo must flow. Yeah, so if you want to sow into this program, make sure you send Momo to the same line, Robert Okwe, the winner. Please follow me on all my social media platforms. On YouTube, PST Okwe, the winner. On Facebook, PST Ni Okwe, the winner. On Instagram, PST_Okwe. Okwe is OKWEI. Connect it. And let people connect with us. Let people share the link. Just share the link. Let people know what is happening here. Every week we are here. Twice in a week we are meeting online to have a wonderful time. YouTube people, God bless you. You are still connected. It's been a wonderful time with you. And hopefully we'll meet again same time. Or Thursday we'll meet. God bless you so much. Shalom.